life. It is also true that extraordinary realities not only catch our fancy, but go a long way to prove to us that we must embrace our uniqueness. However, they come in every possible form they appear. Everybody is different. Every shape, size, height, look, or choice of living all contribute to the beauty and diversity we see all around us. Because if everyone looked exactly the same, the world would be such a boring place. Women and wives who are extraordinary in various aspects have proven that love, life, and acceptance are part of the ingredients that make the world a better place. That is why today, we would be exploring women and wives who are noticeably remarkable in very interesting ways, who are unapologetically proud to be. Number 10. The living work of art. An artist's joy would be to fill every space of an empty canvas with spectacular designs ending up in a masterpiece. Well, it is fascinating to know that even human beings can move from being a plain canvas of skin to becoming masterpieces of art. This is the case of 69-year-old Charlotte Gutenberg, who simply couldn't resist her desire to move from plain and boring to tattooed and colorful. Once she clocked 50, she set the ball rolling and has become a Guinness World Record holder for world's most tattooed senior citizen. She is definitely worthy of her title, as she has successfully tattooed 98.75% of her body with ink, leaving just her face and some spots on her hands empty. Her love for the ink has also brought her love as she met her partner, Chuck Helmke, during one of her tattooing sessions. They both complement each other and are commonly referred to as the most tattooed senior citizens, having won several accolades for their love for the ink. Talk about a couple who have made their marks. Number 9. Flabby and fabulous. Body consciousness is a famous topic these days, and many end up not being confident in their own skin. Definitely not Natalie Warrett, a woman in love with every excess flab of skin and who wouldn't resist any chance to flaunt it. This supersized, beautiful woman weighs over 350 pounds and has proven that body image is an identity that can be worn with confidence. She aims to encourage and inspire many women with her lifestyle. Married to her husband Liam, she's convinced that being in an environment of love is what is needed to project a healthy image of oneself. The happy mother of one gleefully poses for her husband, who promotes her big, bountiful body by being her personal photographer. What a sweet reflection of love and acceptance. Number 8. The fascinating feline female. Ever imagined what it would feel like to look like your favorite pet? Well, don't look too far. Jocelyn Wilderstein has lived the wild tale. She is an American socialite who is not only known for her extravagant life, but also for her almost insatiable love for going under the knife. Her flair for facial surgeries resulted in her looking like, well, you guessed it, a cat. Once married to billionaire art dealer and businessman Alec Wildenstein, she has been referred to commonly as the Bride of Wilderstein, Catwoman, and Lion Queen. All very befitting names. Number 7. The height of love. A couple, Paulo Gabriel da Silva Barro and Catiúcia Hoshino of Brazil, have proven that sometimes size does not matter. This captivating couple emphasized the need to embrace personal uniqueness. The lovebirds defied all odds and tied the knots, earning themselves a Guinness World Record recognition as the world's shortest married couple. Both husband and wife have dwarfism, Paulo being 35.54 inches tall and his wife being 35.88 inches. Paulo confessed to having fallen in love with Catiúcia the moment he saw her, while Catiúcia, on the other hand, said that he was annoying at first. Love, however, found its way, bridging the tall gap between the two, heralding a beautiful tale of acceptance without boundaries. Number 6. Beauty in the beard. One of the most unique sights you might imagine seeing is probably a dog with horns or maybe a woman with beards. Yes, you heard right, beards. A beard is usually a growth of hair on the chin of a man's face. However, not only men can have the bragging rights to a full hairy beard, some women also have the rare experience of growing a beard. The condition is actually called hirsutism. Usually, the rare condition of female beard growth is as a result of a hormonal imbalance or a rare genetic disorder known as hypertrichosis. Although in some cases, a woman's capacity to grow a beard can be due to hereditary reasons without anything being wrong medically. This is the situation of a young bearded lady, Annalisa Hackelman, a woman who has not allowed her unique physical feature to deter her from achieving any of her dreams. Anna has polycystic ovarian syndrome, a hormonal condition that results in an increase in hair growth on her face and body. Interestingly, her husband David is in full support of her decision to grow a beard and was said to have made a comment that his wife was capable of growing a better beard than he was. Such healthy competition. Number 5. The flexible grandma. An elderly woman in a gym training and just doing the most and being great at it is not a very regular sight. Our next pick is the extraordinary German gymnast Joanna Quaz, who has definitely not allowed age to take a toll on her dreams and passions. The agile-aged lady became famous when a video about her training actively in a gym at age 84 went viral. She is seen actively competing in the amateur competition Landesseniorenspiel staged in Saxony, Germany. In 2018, she was named the oldest gymnast in the world. The achievements of this now 94-year-old woman are nothing short of exemplary. She started gymming at an early age and has definitely continued to dive her unending passion for the beam even into her elderliness. A truly inspirational feat. Number 4. Heavily laden. Consider carrying 2 babies on your chest or having a pair of watermelons strapped on you. That is exactly how the next woman on our phenomenal wives list describes her everyday feelings. The big, busted model is known to have said that she totally enjoys the feeling of having large breasts. This beautiful tall internet sensation has gone under the surgical knife several times and has come out with breasts weighing 3,600 cubic centimeters on one side and 4,000 cubic centimeters on the other side. Quite extraordinary. She has been said to undergo breast enlargement procedures about 3 times, resulting in her current physique. The result of her procedures made her unarguably noticeable and turned her into an internet celebrity. Allegra does not just stop at being a big buzz online. She also shows that she has a lot more up her sleeves, as she was a former piano teacher and also a business person. On the top of that list is her extraordinary balance of family life, as she is seen balancing her busy internet life with her commitments as a mother. She also spends time inspiring other women to make life choices that make them comfortable and feel beautiful. She does this by raising funds for women who are interested in breast enlargement surgeries by helping them get connected with donors online. It is safe to say that her heavily endowed busts are her irrevocable weapons for impact. Number 3. The Giant Girl. Beauty, they say, is in the eye of the beholder. And if your eye must look way up in order to behold the face of your beautiful significant other, then how much more fascinating can it get? This is the amazing story of 2 people who have worked their way up to loving their uniqueness. Particularly interesting is the female character in this story, a young lady who has indeed stood tall in the face of every opposition. Elsenita Cruz Silva is a woman of high stature and beautiful demeanor. She stands at 6 foot 8 inches and was once acclaimed to be Brazil's tallest teen. She hails from Salinopolis, Brazil. Her height has always been of significant interest. Even for her immediate family, she suffered a tumor growth in her pituitary gland, which led to her condition of gigantism. Even after the tumor was removed, she still managed to exceed 6 feet before the growth finally stopped. Elsenita experienced several forms of opposition as a result of her mesmerizing height. It even got as bad as her becoming a subject of bullying. However, despite her many travails, one thing that stands out in her is her determination to live and be loved. Delightful enough is the interesting account of her romantic relationship with a young man in spite of their notable height difference. Her childhood love, Frankinaldo de Silva Carvalho, is of an average height of 5 foot 4 inches. This difference in height in no way deterred their young love, as Elsenita got engaged to Frankinaldo when she was only just 18. Her fiancé confessed that he loved her as a person, looked beyond her height, and is always proud to show her off. To know more about, simply send it to us and we might feature it in a future video. Number 2. The Ambitious Eater. In our world today, unconventionality has become a means of expression for several people. And our number 2 unusual wife is sure unconventional in every respect of the word. Ambition is usually a driving force and an intense desire to becoming something or to do something. It is usually applaudable and yields dividends if it is profitable and healthy and no one is harmed in the process. However, in this day and time, choices that are not the norm have garnered attention and always serve as a reminder that the human mind is capable of forming uncommon and unusual behavior. Monica Riley is an example of a woman with a hungry desire to break the scales in terms of her weight. The young Texas woman decided that her desire was to reach 1,000 pounds and thereby become the world's fattest woman. Simply amazing, isn't it? She was getting on with her aspiration as she reached a stunning 700 pounds on the scale. Her story is quite unique, as her partner, who goes by the name Sid, completely accepted the role of feeder and daily fed her several calories of food in hope of her reaching her desired weight goal. He once fed her 3,500 calories of milkshake through a funnel. This exceptional eating spree being displayed by Monica, supported by her fiancé, made her quite famous, as her story proved that love and support can be found for the most extreme of desires. She, however, had to put a stop to her weight gain ambition after experiencing several difficulties in conceiving. For the safety of her child after she got pregnant, she had to put her ambition on a hold. She, however, expressed that she does not regret any of the time she spent on eating and particularly enjoyed it. Love is in the hair. Everyone loves a little hair here and there, in the right places and, well, in moderate proportions. Some, however, have chosen to explore what can be called the extreme and go the extra mile to rock extraordinary lengths of hair. Coming up in our number 1 is the sensational Black Rapunzel. She is a Florida woman who is the native of Trinidad and Tobago. Asha Mandela proudly and gaily wears the world's longest dreadlocks. The unusual wife has been growing her hair for more than 25 years and refers to the experience as a spiritual journey. This has duly paid off, as she is a recipient of the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's longest dreadlocks. The woman, who is currently in her late 50s and is a mother of one, confesses that the feat of maintaining such a showpiece is a great one, as she has to wash her hair once every week and uses up to 6 bottles of shampoo for just one wash. She also has to put her locks in a bag anytime she's on the move for easy mobility. Talk about high maintenance work. She is thankfully married to someone who totally adores her locks and even hopes to one day become a male record holder for his own dreadlocks. Her husband, Emmanuel Chig, is a hairstylist from Kenya and is committed to helping her groom her unique hair. And it's a wrap. We've come to the end of this video, and we hope these amazing women have inspired you to embrace your uniqueness and stand proud of your decisions. Stay amazing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.